Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to play some more Hogwarts Legacy. Last time we did a lot of stuff with Sebastian and he kind of went off the deep end a little bit. But now we are with one of the goblins and we're about to go into the goblin cave to find out what like Ranrock is up to, you know, what's his deal, because he's up to something and we got to figure out what it is. So before we jump into this gameplay, if you end up enjoying it, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me play more Hogwarts Legacy. And then if you are interested in supporting me outside of YouTube, consider checking out my Patreon that is linked in the description below, or any of my social media linked on the channel as well. But otherwise, let's jump into some more Hogwarts Legacy. Into the cave.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, we have to go invisible. Okay. Enter the mind's eye.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Use. Okay.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Are we supposed to go this way?
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
I'm sure. What did that do? Oh. Just dropped some loot.
Revelio.
All it did was give us money. Well, I guess thanks for that. Can we... If we can't push that back in, so we probably get out via that way.
Accio.
One less here.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
We are gonna kill everybody here, though.
Afraid to fight.
Hey guys.
One less here.
One bother.
What's a shit? Seen anything like that before?
Bombarder.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us
So?
through his safely, Amit. You have my word.
Oh, another invisibility thing.
We're being watched
Can we run up this?
by a door.
Okay, running up that doesn't do anything.
You'll see.
How do we... activate that. There's nothing to activate yet. Okay, that should get that pump in. That gets all this juice pumping and opens that. Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa.
$7. Gold neck item, that's good.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Oh, hey guys.
I won't rest. Please don't do that.
Please don't do that after he explodes.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
If you say so, Chief.
Revelio.
So it looks like the main thing is in there.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
A bomb. They're gonna try and kill us all.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am,
Revelio.
they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
That would... Yeah, we'd be dead, so... physically impossible to return to him.
You can't stop us. Let's get this over with. Accio. Flipendo. Bombard. Coming for me. Defender. Accio. Defender.
Okay.
close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
How do we get past that? $14. Okay, we're supposed to go that way, presumably. So we're going up top. Confringo's my go-to spell. I just love blowing stuff up.
Please don't do that.
Do what? What are you talking about?
Revelio.
Okay.
Confringo. Accio.
That opened that up. Didn't open that thing up. That's okay.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Some Dittany leaves. We love those. That was the whole point of coming in here. It's just Dittany leaves.
Revelio.
I mean, Dittany leaves are all right, but
Lumos.
Lumos!
hey guys.
Acrobatics will only postpone the inevitable. Are you sure you're not a bluff? Your service. You can't stop us. Keep your eyes in this at all. Coming here.
Confringo.
Oh, are you not dead yet?
I will make you pay.
Pity. Not quite.
Let's get I will make you pay.
How many of them are there?
Just annihilated that guy.
Revelio.
Okay. So we came in from behind that. Let's go this way. Okay.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
We do not wish to be seen. You are correct.
Confringo.
Please don't do that.
Don't do what? What are you talking about? Where does this take us? Are we not supposed to go that way? Is this just the exit?
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgott what we found.
Okay, so this is just the exit. Good to know.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
What,
Glad you
murdering
came
some
with me,
goblins?
Almond. Now that
You
we
didn't
know what they're
expect
up to,
that?
we can get out of here.
I mean, you should have known we were going to be killing goblins when we came here.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. Boom. They got lots of stuff here.
Please don't do that.
What are you talking about, dude?
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Ami is just like seeing stuff.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Sure.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit.
Come on,
I
Amit.
couldn't have done it without you.
You want to kill some more
Now,
goblins?
if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Lord Gok, they're building a drill, brother.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
It's a good question.
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget.
What?
Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own.
Kindness
We
goes a
parted
long
ways,
ways.
with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I mean, it's more than likely.
I don't want to believe it,
Dude's a scumbag.
but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle.
That's
What you've discovered here today worries
a
me
big one then.
deeply.
Because the one in the castle was pretty big.
If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
That's not good. Quest completed. Okay. So now what do we
I
do?
hope Professor Fig...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spint Witches as soon as you can.
Hello, pardon me.
What's up?
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello. I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it.
I would love that. Yeah, that sounds great.
Penny's mistress is selling this shop, and Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop, and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can.
Cassandra Mason.
Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right?
Were you not supposed to tell me that?
Holding your breath.
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
All right. I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Okay. Why does she have bad luck with the other tenants? Are they dying or something? Level 3 lock.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Always, you know me. Adventures galore. Where's the door to this? Level 3 again. What is this bull? Oi.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Thanks, man.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me
That's how he
well.
improves it.
I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Easy peasy.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course.
It's a solid
I shall
broom
look forward
pun.
to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
The sky's the limit. Quests. Christ, why is that so friggin' far away? How do we get there? Alright, well, let's travel to Keenbridge and see if we can even go to that spot. Right? We're going to the correct place? No, we're going the wrong way. Quests. I need track that.
Missions are better than patrol duty.
Hey.
Someone's here.
Haha. Okay, got that one. Just gonna yoink past all you guys. Ow.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea
Revelio.
refreshing?
I would love to open this thing. If you'll let me. I don't want to continue fighting. I am Speed. Tomb of Treachery. Emilda, how did you get over
Wonder
here?
if I'm safe to explore in there.
You dare slay one of my own!
This is like a whole second half of the game, dude. I must not even be remotely close to finishing this game.
What have you done?
Speed. Manor Cape.
They teach the dark arts.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. Get what I mean? I tell you.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Hello, sir. Just need to get inside your house real quick. Sup, Cillian?
Everything all right?
Killian?
Far from it. I wandered into. If you've got some Wiggenweld
Oh yeah, I got that.
Spiders do.
you've saved me life. Oh, must stay away from.
Yeah, you should stay away from
Oh,
spiders.
and thank you. Please accept this token of my appreciation.
Imelda! Where are the other balloons? Isn't there supposed to be 5 balloons? Why was there only 3? Boom. Alright, Imelda. Why is there nobody here to race? Why are you the only one?
Gryffindor, over here.
How did you get here?
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
Alright, well, let's see.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
I just got
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
a brand new broom. So how are you so friggin' fast?
That wasn't too difficult.
Oh, I'm missing all those. God dang, dude.
Ha! Oh!
Oh. Oh.
This is going well.
I am winning, I think.
Excellent. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Excellent.
I need to beat 242.
Made it.
Ooh. Oh.
Lost. This is going well.
Okay.
Good. I've got this.
231. Is that good? Is that the record?
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable.
Oh,
I'll be
God.
on your heels in no time.
Cooked you,
My
girl.
family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
You just got
It
annihilated.
has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor.
I missed a ring and I still cooked you.
You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Ruby Wheel has the best time at 2:13. Are you kidding me? How the piss am I supposed to beat that? That's insane. I'll give it one shot.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so. Now that's more like it.
2:13 is an absolutely insane time. Like, there's no possible way I beat that time. I have to hit like every single
That wasn't too difficult.
balloon. Or not balloon, bubble. This kid is just cooking me. I don't know who this kid is, but they're just flying their tail off. Oh, this is like impossible. My hand is getting cramped. I'm trying to keep up.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant.
Absolutely absurd time.
That wasn't too bad.
2 seconds back. There's no way I could possibly beat that time. Does that put me at 2nd place at least? I think I can be happy with 2nd place. It does. Ruby Wheel, just absolute machine on the broom.
A spot of failure is a good thing.
How's my favourite test flyer?
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Temporary,
Fantastic.
and then
The
it was
room performed
immediately
well then?
beaten.
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Yeah.
Of course. Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
I mean, that's true. We knew that.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Just because you know too much.
Okay. Let's look at our quest. I need to speak to the portrait. Stop, shouty.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Oh, good.
It's Hogwarts.
Wait, it's
As
at
you know,
Hogwarts?
I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay. How do we get there?
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Damn. You're quick with that.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
What's happening? What? Why?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying...
True.
He's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Okay.
I understand.
Easy
Leave it to
peasy.
me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
In the meantime, though... A beach. Okay, quests. Speak to Fig in his office. Track quest. Let me in!
Mine now, demi-guys.
Hello.
I hope Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And
Rip
in
to
fact,
her.
I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing.
Polyjuice.
A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink
Dude's a
up and I shall
troublemaker.
explain more.
That's a lot of potion. Hello, Simon Pegg.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes.
Thank you.
As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me.
Yeah, that would be a
I shall
bad
tell him
thing.
where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Should be fairly easy.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch
I
you.
don't have a moment.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here,
Just
sir.
say it. Just say it.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir.
No
If you
longer a
insist.
secret.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
What's up, Gareth?
Mr. Wee...
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Man, I'm really dedicated to this
Oh, there's one
portrayal.
from my diary.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Out of my way, children.
How are you?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste.
Interesting.
I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Whatever you say, Chief.
I haven't...
Something is very wrong.
Professor.
Oi.
A word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch.
Oh, the answer's yes now.
We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would
can't
trivialize
happen
the
to
health of students
purebloods.
over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Do it.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Maybe that means we will have
him as a head?
When I witness what passes for magic in
Quidditch
these halls,
in the sequel.
I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Sup,
Miss
Cassandra?
Bloom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
That's so kind.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
No. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm very convincing as myself.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretary.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor
No thanks.
Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
And I don't miss him.
Yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from
We've been
sneaking
getting
into
up
the
to
Forbidden
trouble.
Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's
Shenanigans
lost.
are afoot for sure.
Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never...
Hey guys.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone.
Wow, that's so
Even
smart.
Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right.
And that is?
Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
Yes.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows...
In French.
In French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Simon Pegg is just...
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever.
What a goober.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Hey guys. Where is the gargoyle? How do I find such a thing?
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
I need to get level 3 locks.
Revelio.
Professor Hecat. Is this where he sleeps?
Revelio.
How do I open that?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Revelio.
Lumos.
Should be a butterfly down here. Whisper the password.
Toujours pure.
Nothing behind there, eh?
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Probably. They're all pretty
Revelio.
pretentious. Level 3. Level 2.
Alohomora.
Okay. That requires a level 3. What's the point coming out here? This is bullshit. Sorting out. How do I get over there? Oh, with the level 3. Gotcha.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio.
That must be the pedestal.
$47. Okay. We're in a book. Take a look. What's in a book?
Professor Fitzgerald?
Reading Rainbow.
Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Okay.
The first you will need is a cloak.
Make our way without being seen. This is very
In this
interesting.
place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
How do we avoid them? Oh, like that. Easy peasy.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Can I go in any of these buildings?
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Why is this
I see.
such a weird trial?
Staircase straight ahead.
This is very interesting. What happened, town person?
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Okay.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
I can't stand this much longer. I need to get out of here.
What is going on with this freaky town?
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Need you to turn around, buddy. Thank you. You next, please. Why did she have to make this so
Nothing
difficult?
This way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Okay. Up we go. You don't see anything. Please turn around.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
I made it. Use mysterious cloak. Is this the cloak of invisibility?
I think I'm invisible.
Now death can't even find me.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
I mean, this was a cool part, but why did we do this?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Is this the Elder Wand? Looks like the Elder Wand. Is this book the tale of Beetle and Bard?
I've never felt such power.
Okay, so I just have these couple.
Depulso. Bombarda. Revelio.
Nothing over here except some goats. Okay. Elder Wand is goated. Nothing can beat me.
Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarda.
Easy peasy. Just cooking people with this. Okay, no need to collect potions. This looks like an area where there would be a large fight. Am I fighting death itself?
Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda.
Easy peasy. Now we take on death itself.
Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Descender. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda.
Easy peasy. Just cooking these fools. You guys don't stand a chance. I don't ever like talk when I'm fighting because I'm just like in the zone, cooking people. Oh, but now I'm gonna lose the Elder Wand. I needed that. It's gonna be like, put the wand away. Now you just have to use your wits.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
The resurrection stone. Yep, it's got the Deathly Hallows symbol on it.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Interesting.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
So she's dead. I mean, we knew she's dead, but like...
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
What is this weird realm you've brought me to, though?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Yeah, can't take away people's pain. Unilaterally, Sebastian.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
How?
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
Okay.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father.
Yep, you shouldn't have.
Imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
You're crazy.
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Avada Kedavra. What did you take from me?
Revelio.
Okay, back in the map chamber. Hello.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
Yeah, all day.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
It's like a drug to her.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
So the repositories are just like big stockpiles of negative emotion and power.
After you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Probably.
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would.
Theoretically.
I may have done too good a
We
job
interacted with a lot of
Black.
people.
I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The hallowed hero. Do. Okay, so we have completed
I shouldn't
multiple
have reacted
trials.
so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
That's good. We need to know that. Okay, we have completed the 3rd trial, so we're making steady progress here. But that Isadora chick is, I think she's kind of crazy. Something went wrong in her childhood, and now she is like obsessed with, one, being able to like take people's pain away. That's not good, right? Because like, I feel like to a certain extent, pain is a required element of like human existence, if that makes sense. Like all of our decision making and emotional intelligence is like steeped in our previous experience. And if we don't ever feel pain for the things that like matter, like someone dying, if we don't ever feel pain, can we truly like appreciate anything else? Like there's a lot of elements to that like taking away pain unilaterally is just dangerous in itself. And then the fact that she's like getting high off of it, like she's like sniffing and smelling like the dark pain that she's taking from these people, and like just, I don't know if she's using it to like boost her own power or whatever, but or if she's just putting it in those repositories, but like the overwhelming amount of that she's been taking and all the things she's been doing is, it created a dark power, and the goblins are taking advantage of it, and it's turning them bad. I mean, maybe Ranrock was not a bad goblin originally, but he's just like spent so much time surrounded by this power that it's made him bad. That's a big possibility. Who knows? But yeah, we made a lot of progress. Next time we're going to be hanging out with Sebastian. I believe we're going to be completing his quest line, which I think is where we learn Avada Kedavra, which is, you know, that's a pretty big deal, learning the killing curse, and I'm definitely going to learn it. I know we shouldn't learn it for like the story purposes, but for gameplay, bruh, if there's no negative consequences for gameplay, I'm killing everybody. Like, there's no morality system in this game. I'm smoking everybody. And then he is also going to help us find the like third piece of parchment or whatever to put on the mirror or that wall thing. So presumably we're going to advance the main quest quite a bit as well. So I think that's all I got to say. Definitely let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinions. If you enjoyed this gameplay, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me play more Hogwarts Legacy or any other game. And then if you want to support me outside of YouTube, consider checking out my Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Or follow me on any of my social media. That would mean the world as well. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.